The average annual out-of-pocket medical expenses per person in Korea have exceeded 1 million won for the first time, according to the National Health Insurance Service.
국민건강보험공단의 보고서에 따르면 우리나라 국민들의 1인당 연간 의료비 부담액이 처음으로 100만 원을 넘어선 것으로 나타났습니다.
Yeah, if you thought medical expenses were on the rise, here is some data to support that. Based on data from 2022, household medical expenses averaged just under 3 million won.
Right.
And if you calculate that per person, it comes out to be precise, 1,035,411 won per person. So just over a million won. And both figures are actually an 8% increase from 2021, the previous year here. And when we're talking about medical expenses here, we're excluding costs that are provided by the national health insurance system. Of course, here in Korea, we have universal health insurance.
Yeah.
But more in the long-term perspective between 2019 and 2022, medical expenses really rose. During that 3-4 year span, they rose more than 33% per person, per household more than 42%. And my uneducated guess will say that between 2019 and 2022, a major sort of incident occurred health-wise across the world.
Could it
right?
have been a pandemic?
Coronavirus, maybe, something like that?
Perhaps,
Yeah,
exactly.
possibly.
Yeah, I mean, Korea is known to have a very good health coverage system,
Yep.
and it's known to be relatively affordable compared to other advanced countries. But as you said, medical expenses are rising. We're talking about out-of-pocket expenses.
Yeah, so I had some friends visiting Korea from the U.S. Recently, and the first thing they did was they went to the dentist and they went to go get a medical checkup because even if you pay out of pocket here in Korea without insurance, it's still cheaper than the U.S., meaning they paid it directly rather than through an account or through charging it through some other person or organization, perhaps.
내 주머니에서 나온 돈이니까 자비로 한다는 뜻이겠죠. This is called out of pocket. 다 하이픈으로 이어서 형용사처럼 쓸 수 있어요. Out of pocket medical expenses라는 것은 개인이 부담하는 의료비. What about to exceed something?
Yeah, when something's exceeded, you're surpassing sort of expectations or some standard. You're eclipsing it or outpacing it.
넘다, 초과하다, to exceed, E-X-C-E-E-D. Well, here's the headline again. The average annual out-of-pocket medical expenses per person in Korea have exceeded 1 million won for the first time, according to the National Health Insurance Service. Let's move on to the second headline.